Vandal Hour.
Oh, cheer.
1 2
1 2 1 2. We in the building.
Yo.
1 2.
Yeah.
The Vandal Hour, Season 5, my brothers.
Whoa.
You know I was smoking, so I'm on slow mo right now. But you could do shit like that when it's your show. You heard?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, yo, Quest, you definitely was doing your thing just now.
Thank you, my brother.
Yes, sir.
I heard a couple of Nas joints over there. You got a couple of Nas joints.
Yes, sir.
A couple of drops. Who was the drops you had?
I got Mr. Cheeks. I got my man J Rock.
Wow.
And shout out to my homie Joe Fado. Did a nice one for me.
Yeah.
I got more. You know what I'm saying?
You heard that?
You can't take them all out in one night.
He said J Rock, man.
Word.
J Rock. Big things happening at the Vandal Hour. Respected DJ.
Yeah, what do you know, man?
Hey, yo, peace, Vandals and Vandalettes. It's the God Mathematics. You're now watching the Vandal Hour, Season 5, live on DTFradio.com.
Live and direct.
You heard?
Live and direct.
Make sure you check us out at our new date and time, and that's every Sunday morning, technically Sunday. To us, I'm still in Saturday mode.
Word. We still grinding, man.
You dig? 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. You can also catch us live on Ustream. You can catch us live on TuneIn app, DTFradio.com, and you can catch us on that DTF Radio application.
Whoa.
You dig?
Making moves, boy.
Yo, DTF is the biggest thing happening in podcast radio. They is the mothership of this internet radio shit, you heard? So don't never get it twisted. We are stomping on all competition. For the people that may not know, the Vandal Hour is a platform for hip hop, graffiti artists, people involved in the culture of writing. It is a voice for the voiceless, man. We also, is more than vandalism. Graffiti is more than vandalism.
Facts.
You dig? Which is the motto. The Vandal Hour. Graffiti is more than vandalism.
All day.
I'm 420'd up. I'm skipping and slipping on words and shit. But I do shit like that. You dig?
Yeah.
My man, Mr. 13, ain't here tonight. So, I'm going to roll through his part. You already know it's going to be another dope show on the Vandal Hour. As always. Ain't nothing changed but the weather. New summer.
And it's looking a lot better.
Yo, summer is
looking a lot better.
For those that don't know, summer is back, man.
Facts. Yo.
Hopefully to stay.
Yo, a lot of people don't realize first day of summer already passed.
Yeah.
That's
That was on the 21st.
That's first. Facts. This is 23rd.
You know what I'm saying? This is 23rd, and we all full swing. And I like the way we going. If y'all don't recognize the voice, man, this is DJ Swift, a.k.a. I'm your bitch's worst nightmare.
Yeah, you usually don't see me and Swift on the same side. We also got the brother, the new member of the Vandal Hour in the building, man. He goes by so many names, so I'm going to let him introduce himself again.
Yo, it's your boy Smokey P, High Life. You know what I'm saying? Repping Brooklyn, the Vandal Hour. They invited me here to hold it down, so I'm grateful for that opportunity.
Yeah. And, we have the brother J Lo. There's also another member of the Vandal Hour that will be sitting in, co-hosting, doing what he do. So we got a lot of new things happening on the Vandal Hour, on DTF Radio. So make sure you check out all them things happening with fucking us. Cause
fucking us.
Fucking us.
He said that mad aggressively. He's like, fucking us.
You know why?
For those who didn't see that, he did
why?
the whole thumb motion.
I did the Fonzie on that one.
Early.
I did the hey. You dig? So, we got another dope show happening on the Vandal Hour. Yo, y'all see papers and shit like that, but This is non-scripted today. I didn't write nothing down, but we do
freestyling.
We do facts
Off the top.
So we do things
live. This is how we do a live show.
Off the top, like a fresh tag.
And it keeps and what it is you know the paper is just the transition, so we do the transitions correctly in the right places and things of that sort. But you know, a lot of things is happening, man. A lot of things is happening. For those that don't know, this week was a busy week for myself, Swift,
yes,
Quest, and other brothers that's involved with our movement.
Yep.
This week was Respected DJ.
Yeah.
With DJ Swift.
Yeah.
We had a really big fucking episode this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
We big this week, boy.
Hold on.
Yeah, that shit's funny.
Can I get a couple of more? Can I get a couple of more? That's right. This is assassination right now, boy. Understand? Oh no. They ain't got no love on the sound effects. They dead at us. We gotta have Quest on point. Quest, you gotta be on point tonight with it.
My man in tune like the motherfucking cosmic waves of the solar system. So, you know, this week was a big week for us on on Respect the DJ.
Yes.
We had two big, super dope, fucking MCs slash DJ. One
legendary.
In the building. Legendary. One of my favorite groups. The Beat Nuts.
Talk about it.
We had
pop the trunk.
Hit the deck.
We had that man Psycho Les in the building.
Yes. Big shout to my man Psycho Les in the building.
We also had the Rhyme Wizard.
Yes. Talk about
Royal
it.
Flush in the building.
Whoa.
Wait, time out. Let me.
Only one gunshot.
I forgot.
I know, right?
I forgot something. Our guest tonight, man, for those that don't know, is Mega T2B.
Whoa.
One gunshot.
Yo, my bad, God. Me and the brother was just building before I walked into here, man. You know, I had to get in the zone. I didn't get to read my pre-interview that the guard Sosa did for me. So, you know, I had to just chill with the guard, build with him for a few moments, see what he was into in the grab thing. But back to Respect the DJ, because I don't want to forget Respect the DJ, because it was crazy.
Not at all.
Yo, we had a real dope night, man. How you felt about that night?
Yo, listen, I just want to let everybody know right now, if you're listening about the show, if you're listening to us right now about the show that happened on Wednesday, before I even tell you about the show, I want y'all to go make sure you go follow us on that SoundCloud.com/Respect the DJ with DJ Swift.
Gunshot.
And Quest, can I get a couple of gunshots on that one?
Definitely gunshot worthy.
Yes.
Definitely
finish.
I know. No. I'm not mad at you, Quest. I understand where you was coming with this.
Definitely gunshot worthy.
Word, definitely. Because we had a legendary show going down. We had the living legend, Psycho Les from the Beat Nuts once again. And we also had the living legend, Royal Flush in the building. And we was talking with Psycho Les about DJing. If y'all don't know, Psycho Les is a mean crate digger. Where he gets his beats from is from his DJing aspect. So you need to go watch. Well, not only watch, but you need to go listen to our SoundCloud where we got our show full audio.
Respect the DJ.
Yes, sir.
With DJ Swift.
Yes, sir. This is how we do it. You know what it is. Live show. We on point.
Yo, last night was also a groovy night.
Oh man,
we
had that vaping pain. Big shout to the people.
We was chilling.
Big shout to the people that Happy Time Snacks, man.
We was chilling at the vaping paint.
Yes, we were.
We was chilling at the vapor paint. It was crazy. We had a lot of dope people and energy in the building. A lot of good edibles and strains in the building. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Solar Nugs who passed me something called White Diamonds.
That was me.
Yeah, I just gotta say that. I gotta say that strain out loud. Strain of the week for all our Vandal our followers is definitely that White Diamonds, and I'm not talking about Liz Taylor either. But yeah, we was
number 5.
We was chilling, man. It was groovy.
Yo, man, last night it was a dope night. I can't front. The edibles was moving. Shout out to Happy Time Snacks once again. Shout out to Solar Nugs who had that white diamond. Also, big shout to Brooklyn Supplies.
Jamaican Jello.
Wow. Yo, the Jello shots. Yo, I just want to let y'all know, I'm not a vegan, but Brooklyn Supplies had a vegan cookie. Was it chocolate chip?
I didn't eat it, but
Was it chocolate chip or ginger? A ginger snap?
Chocolate milk.
I think it was a ginger snap, right? Yo, it was a ginger snap. Yo, that cookie was mean. FYI, throw that ginger snap vegan cookie in. If you know Brooklyn Supplies, go take that cookie, throw it in the microwave or your oven, give it a quick heat up for about 25 seconds, not even a full 30, 20 to 25 seconds. Have that with a cup of tea or a coffee. Yo, you literally like two titties ASAP.
Yo,
real quick.
Yo, shout out to the white boy that came in and chilled with the guards for a little while.
Wait.
Yo,
the cool one or the one that was acting funny?
which one?
Was it the cool one that you giving a shout out to, or was it the one that was acting funny? That like yeah, and then soon
I was talking about the one that was acting funny.
Okay, big shout out to him because yo, he was a douchebag.
Yeah, he came back with 4 people.
He's still a douchebag.
Yeah, but shout out to the white guy who came in for no reason. He came into a room full of black people. I respect that.
And he didn't turn around and run out.
And and his energy was positive.
Did he steal anything?
No.
Nah,
He came in with 4 sisters.
Yeah.
He came back in with 4 sisters.
His baby moms. His baby moms was black.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he came back in, good energy, good vibes. He didn't want to pay the house fee to come in.
And that's why I call him a douchebag.
Yeah. So that's why I
call him a douchebag.
That's where the minds didn't meet.
White privilege.
But also, man,
none of that was popping.
On some other shit, I was listening to. Can you turn the music down a little bit? Yeah, a little bit up, a little bit. Yeah, right there. Yo, I was watching today, man. If you never watched Donald Glover's show, Atlanta, the shit is fire, man. I've been watching it since last season. I just started watching the second season today. The shit is wavy, man.
Really?
It is wavy.
No,
man.
I have not. I watched half an episode.
Yo.
I'll be honest with y'all. I literally have watched half an episode. I don't have nothing negative to say about it, but I really don't know except for what people are talking about.
Yo, this season is kind of crazy. It's called Robin season, and it was just for a person who likes Seinfeld. It's like a black Seinfeld based in Atlanta. It's really real. It's not no real exaggerated shit. It is real, like regular shit, but it's crazy. Shout out to Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, for putting that together, because it's a really dope show. Make sure you check it out, man.
Okay.
But what you gonna say?
Yeah,
dog?
I just want to send my condolences to the family of the young man in the Bronx that got poked up. Like, he's only 15 years old by a group of older gentlemen.
Wow.
So I just wanted to send my condolences to his family.
Yeah,
his name is Junior.
We're gonna go into that right now. Great. I wanted to go into correctly. For the people who may not have read the article, not have seen the news, maybe they're not on Instagram. A 15-year-old boy, I don't know his real name, but his nickname is Junior, was killed in Belmont section of the Bronx, dragged out of a store in front of adults,
and the owners didn't do shit,
and beaten,
Wow.
And stabbed multiple times.
Yo, they had a machete, yo.
Yes,
Yo.
ran by.
Wait a second. He got stabbed with a machete?
Nah,
Stabbed and got
yo,
chopped through the
Yeah,
machete.
he was stabbed by multiple things.
Yo.
It was more than 5 people on him.
And everybody was just recording that from every angle. There was mad angles and everybody
man.
recorded it. It's crazy.
So I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be me and someone was speaking today, and I was saying that it was a crazy incident. You know what I mean? If you come from the streets, you gotta look at it at two different ways. It's the code of the streets, and then there's law, American law. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's 2 different worlds that you're looking at. The reason why I'm saying that, don't be quick to judge. really look through the story, research the story, and have an opinion based on what you researched and came to the conclusion about. Just don't go by what everybody's saying. So my opinion on the situation is, the part that I really find fucked up, me personally, is that they did it to the wrong person. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you.
They did it to somebody.
Yeah.
Is one thing.
The person,
but they literally caught the wrong person and did him dirty like that.
It was some sexual shit that the person is that they was looking for did to one of the person's sister. So I'm not taking no sides on this, but I just want to say that a lot of us was that 15-year-old. A lot of us was the group of people. Not the kid that was killed, but a lot of us has been the group of people that have attacked someone. So, you gotta look at it from both sides. I'm not saying it was right, it was wrong, but the fact that somebody probably thought it was their sister that was sexually,
or that was a dude who did it to their sister.
Yeah, so you gotta
understandable.
So I'm not taking no sides, but I just want to give y'all there's two sides of the coin. What they did to that young boy is wrong in so many ways. They
could have just fucked him up. And that
Or they could have got a shorty his age,
no.
his size.
All fairness, just from hearing about it right now, the only thing I honestly see off top is wrong is that they made it a spectacle. All fairness, we all know people that's either from the street, that are about the street, that live that street life, that code. All fairness, I don't give a damn what y'all talking about is the reason that led to that. Do it in your own way, but the spectacle aspect, I don't think you did it for show. That's all you telling me. At the end of the day, it doesn't.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna disagree with you on that. I don't want to cut your wisdom.
Go ahead.
But everything that's happening right now is a spectacle. What I mean by that, there's cameras everywhere.
It is.
Everything that happens, even if you did it in the backyard, somebody else
is watching you from their yard.
I'm just gonna say that on that note. It's just that
I understand
there's
that.
nothing that's happening crazy that isn't a spectacle.
Right. But this is what I'm saying. If you drag the dude out of somewhere, I'm not saying you was wrong for dragging him. Listen, we've all seen something that has happened in the street before social media came out. The fact that you did it and then it comes out to the fact that you got the wrong person and you did it in the street and you allow people to film it. That's where I think you just took the emotion aspect of it.
Bro.
I'm not saying that they were wrong for doing it or wrong for the motion that led them to it. I'm just saying you pulled a 15-year-old into the street and at the end of the day, it's the wrong person. Let's talk about your action being doing that.
So I'm gonna say this. This is now I have different perspectives of this. So 100%. Now what I found wrong was the adults of the situation.
Exactly.
Scared.
So I'm gonna say what I found wrong about the whole thing, in my opinion, is that there was adult men there that didn't do anything.
Didn't do nothing.
You know what I mean?
But wait, did they even partake? Were the adults partaking?
You know what he did? You know what he did? He went like this.
Yeah, take out
in
the
camera.
Oh, so they alleviated themselves from the situation and let it go down.
And that's why people are boycotting that bodega now.
So if anything
crazy.
So what I find wrong is that the adults in the situation didn't do anything.
100%.
Kids is going to be, and the reason why I'm not defending the kids, but if you grew up in the streets,
right?
What happened with that kid is nothing abnormal,
right?
You know what I mean? There's nothing abnormal. Dudes violate and get violated all the time.
I'm gonna tell you this: if someone touches my sister in the wrong way, anybody that was around that dude that touched her in the wrong way, you're getting just as violated as that dude is gonna get. So I'm not even talking about the young ones, like the brother just said, the adults that didn't try to take hand in the situation and say, yo, dogs, whatever.
It would've
Be the
took-
OG in the situation,
Be the OG.
because if you know that someone's sister got violated, you can't be mad about someone's actions, but help guide them in the right way of that action. If you got the right person, hey, look, dogs, I might turn away, but you didn't hear me say that.
This is what it is. The adults in the situation are civilians. So you got the civilian, as I said, it's two different codes to walk by. So the I don't know what seeing the film before knowing what happened and why they happened to the kid.
Right.
The kid could have been inside.
All involved.
And
I'm not even saying
I'm
that
pretty
he's
sure,
not
I'm
involved.
pretty sure that
So-
kid spent every nickel and dime his parents gave him in that store.
Yo, they said, oh,
The bodega owners know the parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you just told a nigga like that, like he's a fucking dog. That shit was flat out wrong, son. Those are not men.
and they caught one.
How you scared of a group of fucking kids? Like, you scared of a group of kids? How you a man? You scared of a group of kids?
And they caught one of the
Come on, son.
one of the kids was caught.
One was
His mother
caught.
gave him up.
Mom gave him up.
His mom gave him up?
Trying
You
to go
already
to
know.
trying to
You
go
already
in,
know.
So you know that was wrong.
He
trying to
tried.
go to DR.
He tried to take a flight to DR, knowing that DR doesn't have an extradition law.
Right.
So you know what I mean? Caught that nigga, nipped that right in the butt.
Well, I'm
You
gonna
know
tell
what
you
I mean?
this: if your mama give you up, you done fucked up.
You done
fucked up.
You done fucked
I don't.
up, right?
I don't care what anybody say about this
You done
story
fucked up.
from point on. If your mom gave you up, because I'm gonna tell you this: my mother will hold me down to the end.
Fucked up.
She done told me situations, yo, don't come here with a fucked up situation to my house.
Mm-hmm.
But if you come here and you let me know what the situation is, maybe we can work something out that I can help you out, and we can work the situation where it works for everybody. So I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If your mama gave you up, you done
Wrong,
fucked
nigga.
up.
You done fucked up.
Fucked up.
And when you
For
get,
real.
when you get the PC, it's a wrap, homie. You're not
Nah,
safe.
I'm not even talking about that standpoint because I don't know nothing about that, and I won't qualify myself as knowing something about that. But I'm just saying, if your mama, the woman who gave birth to you, who will do anything for you, gave you up to the man, you better think about your actions, bro. Real talk. I'm sorry.
I don't know about that either.
Nah, man. Nah.
I don't know about that either. Because if you see my what's my movie Blow, his moms gave him up to the police.
But listen.
So don't think that a lot of moms.
But let's
let
be
me-
for
no,
real.
no, let me say
We
this.
talking about the topic of
let
what
me-
we talking
but
about.
we gotta say this, man.
This is a little boy that got brutally murdered.
But you gotta say this.
My son did it.
Going
in, homie.
A lot of mothers give up a lot of their children, man. If you involved in crime and they not
Nah.
wedded, they.
I feel you.
Don't think. You know.
No.
Don't think. I'm not. This is not generalization.
No, it's not.
But what I'm saying is, just because the mother gave him up, and I don't, that doesn't automatically mean.
But let's be for real.
This is a 15-year-old
She knows
homicide.
him from day one. I don't care what anybody talk about. If you talk about anybody about day one, your mama know you from day one. If your mama give you up, let's be for real. She could be fucked up. She could be a foul individual. But let's talk about the scenario we're talking about. And your mama gave you up.
Let me.
That's some real shit,
man.
man.
Let me repeat what I said again.
You are right.
A lot of mothers, including mine. Let me say you lied.
That's a big difference.
So,
that
My mom
made a big
my mom would
difference.
have gave me
so
up. I already know.
let's I speak from reality.
Experience. Right.
So my mom's would have gave me up if it wasn't nothing major. You know what I mean? So that don't never, just because a mother give up a person, just that if you killed the right, let's say you killed the right person. You know what I mean? That it wasn't that situation. Your mom's fuck around and give you up regardless of who it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if it was a kid or not. A lot of people just not what the doing
wrong. I know, I feel you.
Some real shit. You
No.
know what
I feel you. In the same way you're speaking from experience, I'm speaking from experience. You dig?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking from my point of view.
But you say, but I'm just saying what you said was that if his moms gave him up,
you're right. You're right. I did say that.
Automatically that means
Makes it certified.
Yeah,
it makes it certified.
and that's not true.
And that's and I will say this live. You are correct on that. But I gotta also say, from my point of view, my mom hold me down all the way, and If a mama give you up to me, I'm like, shit, dog.
Yeah,
you know,
can't
did some
say
shit.
nothing. You done fucked
You know,
up.
did some shit. But
Your
you know what I'm
mom
saying?
did
Enough
up.
said about that. Enough said about that. I feel you.
Everybody moms ain't gangster.
You right. You right.
Let me say
you
that.
right about
everybody
that.
moms ain't gangster. But on to immigration, man.
It's crazy.
A lot of speaking of parents and stuff like that.
Yes.
So let's speak on the morality of parents. You have a lot of immigration issues with families coming to America and being separated from their children. How y'all feel about that?
It's horrible, man. It's horrible. It's modern day slavery.
Basically.
How can you even co-sign that? You know what I mean? People get mad at Donald Trump. Donald Trump co-signed that, but he didn't put that paperwork in play. Your boy Obama did that. Let the world know. So when your boy Trump got into office, he was like, yeah, I'm going to change everything Obama did, but he didn't change that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now the pressure's on. Son, come on, man. That's like common sense. That shit is flat out wrong. You creating more enemies for the country of America and don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Them kids are always going to remember Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? And Obama. Y'all all down, man. Y'all all down.
I'm going to just keep it a buck.
But that shit is wrong. And y'all inoculating the kids with all sorts of vaccines or whatever the fuck y'all doing. They also inoculating the kids.
Oh,
that shit is flat out wrong. You know what I mean?
I'm going to tell you this. Guess what, everybody? Not to sound foul, but this is what some people have been going through for a minute. Real talk. There's a certain group of people that have been going through the same situation for a minute, and you got to understand, some of us aren't surprised. Some of us we are not surprised at the action that's being done. I'll be honest, I'm surprised that even though everybody is seeing it happen straightforward in front of them, they still going on with their agenda, like if no one's watching it. That's the only thing that is different to me. That I'm like, oh snap! I would have thought they would have pulled back a little bit, and they literally just saying, yo, you know what? This is what we doing. We're gonna say this. Keep going with the agenda. Yeah. Keep it going. And I'm gonna tell y'all gonna see that wall in a few years. In a couple of years, that wall gonna be up.
And let's not forget, I don't know if this comes into play with the whole immigration situation in Mexico, but I think California is supposed to split up into a separate state. So what? They giving them their little piece of California?
No.
Or something like that. I'm just saying.
No.
I don't know.
That's
some other shit.
Let me say this. On what y'all was saying. The what's going on with the children wasn't happening on Obama when Obama was in office. No law was changed. Let me say this. When what's going on, there was no law change. These are already laws that was already on the books. What it was is when Obama was president, he wasn't enforcing the separation of family from children. He pushed for the families to stay together. So that's what they did. The same thing was happening at the borders, but they wasn't separating the children during Obama's time. The no law was changed. When Trump came into play, the technicality of the law, they can separate you from your children. It is that during Obama's run, he wasn't enforcing that. They was pushing keep a family together agenda.
You're right.
So
why would you want to even separate the family?
But let me say this. You're right. But I'm gonna say this. What about the people who knows that this is what's going on in America and still subjecting their children to what's going on? If you knew that there's a possibility that your child could be taken from you, would you still make that trip?
I'll be honest. That depends on what's the severity on their side. Realistically,
people's coming from all over. People's coming from all over for different reasons.
But I'll be honest. I don't give a damn what language you say it in. Someone has to tell you a certain amount of information of what's going on in that law when you coming from another state. I mean, from another country. That's a fact. That is a fact. They have to indulge enough information that it's all right, cool. We gave you this amount. We might omit this, whatever. But the fact that people are okay with separating families, it's a power move. That's a power move. It's a power move.
What I'm trying to say is, I might disagree with you with that. I'm to give you another perspective. Why would all circumstances that people come here is for many reasons. So let me say this: there are actually people from out of country who knew what was going on prior to what was going on, and was trying to get in, using their children to get into the country.
Right.
You understand where I'm coming from?
Right.
It was a scheme on their behalf. You understand where I'm coming from? So I'm just giving you the other perspective of the Republican side of why. You know what I mean? So a lot of people know that they couldn't come in as an adult by themselves and be able to stay in America. So a lot of them try to come early, whether it be pregnant or child in early stages, to get into America, because they can't get into America.
On their own.
It's some type of you're giving them some type of compassion of them coming to the border. So it's almost a play on of planting fear in someone. With what Trump is doing is, we do this, we could do it for 2 weeks, but I bet you they think twice now about coming to America now. But it won't be so free to do it. It's gonna be some second thoughts happening. You know what I mean? So it's called planting fear. You know what I mean? I chopped the head of a person in front of everyone.
Right.
Everyone won't do what.
Fall in line. Everybody gonna fall in line the way I want them.
So there's a
But
lot.
it's gonna be that select few that's not gonna fall in line, and they just gonna go for.
But let's
what
be
they
for
gonna
real.
do,
But
son.
let's be for real. This is the
What
same
about that
tactic. But this is the same tactic that they did during slavery.
True indeed. That's where it comes from.
When you
divided, they
separate, if I take the strongest person out of the group of people I'm looking at, I take the strongest group, and I break him down to the minuscule form possible. Everybody else that is not brave like him is gonna say, "Oh, you know what? I ain't gonna go through that." Off top.
What about
off top?
What about the gorilla ones that you don't even know about?
Listen, he's a #1 gorilla that I'm taking out, and I'm doing it too. Everyone else falls underneath him. You gotta understand that's a strategic move.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Because Trump is trying to use the fact that he's saying that the reason why he's stopping this from coming in is because drugs, violence is being caused by them. And in actuality, the immigrants
folks.
has the lowest.
It's like 20%.
Has the lowest.
Yeah,
20%. The rest is Americans.
And so it's a lot of
it's a ploy.
a lot of propaganda
Yeah,
that's happening.
100%.
But
He's
also,
trying to make some reason for his stupidity. That's all.
true indeed, he's a king. He's a modern
business.
he's a modern day king.
part of
And for
Yeah.
all y'all that just are blindly calling yourselves Americans and shit like that, y'all should definitely take heed to what y'all saying. But on some other shit, did you see that the video of 6ix9ine actually staging his appearance in O Block in Chicago? Did you see that video?
Yeah, I'm surprised they're not promoting that narrative too much. I guess since Tentacion died,
Nobody cares.
Rainbow, you know, he's the narrative right now. Everybody's talking about him, so nobody's talking about 6ix9ine. But I see how they playing the cards, and they're not even promoting that narrative like hard body like that. You know what I mean?
Why should they?
Son is just a cloud chaser, and yeah, son, I can't fuck with that.
It was crazy because it was like 3 in the morning. They showed the.
Oh,
clock.
wait a second. The clip of him on that corner
Yeah.
by himself
showed
talking shit.
They showed the
and
real version.
And they're like, nobody's there. Like yo, he's here at like 3 o'clock.
One van rose up. Him and whoever with the camera dipped inside there.
Yeah.
Real quick.
I saw that, but then the view is like somebody's like watching it from
That's the building
Yeah,
camera.
that's the building
That's
camera.
Oh, that's the building camera?
That's why the time and all that is running on all that.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If y'all know that, why is it even a topic? If you know somebody, like, I'm sorry, we're all from the point of like, if you're just fake, I'm not gonna give you that standpoint. I'm not gonna give you a platform to talk on that. At this point, you're doing stage shit. I'm not even gonna give you a platform of relevance.
Not everybody knows that he's doing stage shit. So sometimes it's about.
I know, putting the news out and doing that.
It's not about news. It's about information. Not everyone shares your opinion. We have 10,000 people that follow us. You know what I mean?
Very true.
So everybody feelings on the situation is a situation. You may not want on respect the DJ, whoever you don't want.
Right.
That's your you choose who you want to do. But I'm just putting out information for the people who might not know or have seen that movie or have seen that video. The information. I didn't praise him. I didn't.
Not at all. No, I wasn't saying that.
You said when I even gave him a platform.
I understand, but I'm speaking from my point of view because I'm just saying the individual, if we know that he's staging something, all right, next topic. But that's just me. I'm not saying you was wrong for that. I'm not condemning no one. I'm just saying, I'm just speaking from a point of my view. You asked me what was my point of view on that. I'm like, well, wait a second. If we know he staged it, I mean, fuck him. All friends, I was just talking about him with someone else last night at the Vape and Paint, and I was giving him kudos about being a real New York MC, about coming out. You talk that braggadocious, you talking that whatever talk, it is what it is. In New York, we gonna tell everybody. You saying I'm not me, prove it. That's a New Yorker. You a New York MC? Do it, dogs. I'm not gonna say you less than a man because you talking that talk. That's us. I did it on a basketball court. I wasn't picking a fight, but I was telling you, oh, you nice? I'ma bust your ass. Straight up. I'm a DJ. Oh, Swift, you alright. But no. I just wanna let you know, I'ma bust your ass. That's it. That's just me, and I rep that as a New Yorker. But now that we know you staging, oh man. Now I feel some kind of way. I was just giving you kudos less than 24 hours ago. And now I feel some kind of way as a New York DJ. And now you made me feel some kind of way. That's all I'm just saying. But move on from him.
For the people that might not be familiar with this part of the show, but this is when we get into this week in the Vandal Hour News.
God damn it, Quest, you made me look bad from last week. You so on point.
Yeah. Street art. We have the Vandal Hour will be at the Street Art Expo tomorrow. The address, I don't know what it is.
19th Ave stage. That's what I have. I don't have.
It's in Queens somewhere. The Vandal Hour will be there doing a panel discussion. We'll be interviewing some artists there. Just trying to get some good content for the Vandal Hour and for the Street Art Expo. Shout out to Jamie Kilkenny and his wife, who always puts together a dope event. You know what I mean? They always support us. I support them. Again, the Street Art Expo event is happening tomorrow. It's in Queens, I believe on Steinway or off Steinway. It's from 12 to 6. They have a lot of booths from different artists, skateboarders, crazy shit. I heard they supposed to even have some skateboarding shit happening inside the spot. So make sure you support the Street Art Expo. Jamie Kilkenny and his wife, who always puts together some dope ass shit.
And once again, that's 19th Ave stage. That's a 19th Ave stage at 1902 Steinway Street, Astoria. Once again, the Street Art Expo is going to be at 1902 Steinway Street on the 19th Ave stage. Yeah, I just want to follow up with that.
Also happening this week on Monday, the Vandal Hour in conjunction with Tilsa Wright Productions Promotions, will be having an event happening at the Deep End, which is located in Ridgewood, Queens, 1080 Wyckoff Avenue.
Yep.
Again, 1080 Wyckoff Avenue, the Deep End. Tilsa Wright Promotions and the Vandal Hour will be having a very big event. is for people who streaming music, and we'll be pushing their streaming. The people who stream their music. Honey De Niro is one of the artists.
As always, Peoples.
And there's a whole lot of other people involved in that too. Shout out to Tilsa Wright, who's always very supportive of the Vandal Hour and 1718 Collective, Made for Kings, and everything that I'm associated to. Also, shout out to AC2 for wearing the Vandal Hour shirt, going to work and posting it. Talking about the responses that people was giving him on his way to work. I reposted it on Instagram. So make sure you check out my man AC2, who's always doing real groovy shit. Him and his wife Fuchsia always supporting this, the Vandal Hour, the 1718 Collective, and all that shit. But he wore the shirt to work. He got a lot of responses from it. Also, my cousin wore his shirt to work also, and he has been getting a lot of responses also.
It's a fly t-shirt, man. I mean, like, you say like we surprised that people like our shit, man. Yeah, the Vandal Hour shirt is dope. I rock my sweater, and I saw the post. I don't even have a t-shirt or a sweater with that logo, and I'm sure that these brothers was getting some dope feedback. Because I get a lot of feedback when I rock the Vandal Hour shirt.
Now this week on Vandal's Flexing, we featured Paul and Taze. I didn't really do too much on the Vandal Hour page this week. A dude been very busy putting a lot of shit together. But
moving.
We definitely had a Paul joint that I put up. He had like the Paul going backwards and forward. I put in the Black Book post from Taze. Who did the New York, what's the name of it, that Black Book, New York, NYC Black Books. I believe he did the Gate joint out of the Black Book. Also, I just been seeing these two people everywhere I go. Shout out to MRS Mysteries and 17. I've been seeing a whole lot of shit. Also, Flash with 17, putting in a lot of fucking can work. Shout out to my man ZB, who's also killing New York City right now.
I seen a few of his things around town my damn self. I even saw some shit in the Bronx.
Yeah, he going here.
Yeah,
he's everywhere, boy.
Now, in regular news, they caught the killer of XXXTentacion.
Really?
Last week. The dude put out a video on Instagram talking about the killing. He robbed him for $10,000. The dude was a tattoo artist, supposedly, and he's locked up for the murder. It's supposed to be two other accomplices that is wanted also. The accused killer's brother also spoke out about the killing, talking about he don't want nobody speaking on his brother. So he feels that a lot of dry snitching is happening, which happens with social media. So
he did it.
I don't know.
I mean, I know you really can't answer that, and I'm sorry for even posing that question.
Right, so then we're gonna move on then.
Definitely.
It's the Vandal Hour.
Cheer.
Welcome back.
We back in the building.
Cheer. Welcome back to the Vandal Hour. I'm one of the hosts, Mathematics. I got Swift on the side of me.
Cheer.
I got the dude, Smokey P on the motherfucking side of me.
What up?
We got Sos in the building, you heard? We got DJ Quest on the motherfucking ones and twos.
Yeah.
And now I'd like to introduce y'all to our guest. Tonight on the Vandal Hour, we have a writer who's been writing since the 90s, man. He's been putting in a lot of work, doing a lot of things. His name's been seen on walls. He's been bombing with some of the greats, some of the people that we well respected in our culture. So it is my pleasure and the Vandal Hours. Pleasure to introduce to y'all Mega T2B.
Boat.
I like the introduction.
Chill.
How you feel about your introduction, God?
Like that.
Yeah, I'm
It's on point.
You're real fashionable in the building right now,
Hey.
boy. I've been watching your swag on the low keys, and I see you sitting there with this, the stunner shades on.
Just
You
for the
got the
black
little
eyes,
throwy
for the-
around the neck. I see that, boy. You real smooth with that,
It's
yo.
light. It's light.
He
Been
grabbing
doing this
his
since the
style.
90s, know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that though, man. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with seeing a man with the swag in the building.
It's a fact.
So Mega, what's really good, my G?
Well,
How
first-
you doing?
First off, I'm good. I want to bless y'all with a canvas of mine that I did. You know what I mean?
Oh, nice.
That's for the Vandal Hour. I got some
Definitely.
stickers for y'all. You know what I mean? It's what it is. You know.
Good
I'm
looking,
good.
my
I
G.
would
Good
like to-
looking. For those
the other way
that's
around,
looking at
switch it
the
up.
camera.
Switch it up. Upside down, yeah.
Pardon me for that. I'm just showing that for the camera real quick. We got some close-ups coming up. Good looking, my G. Oh, that's fly.
I wanna say rest in paint to Ty, THR, J Bro, SFT, Cano 1-2, Forbes, T2B, Pope, BS. Yo, man, the list goes on and on, man. Fallen soldiers, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Enough respect to all my peoples that are here
Yo,
and that are gone.
Yeah, pardon me, it was a little technical difficulties and shit like that. But yeah, I'm glad to have you here, man. We've been trying to get you to the show for a minute. You were supposed to come up last month, but we had to reschedule.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What kind of scarf is that? That shit's kind of wavy right there.
Polo, man.
That shit
Polo
look wavy,
shit.
man.
As a low,
All day.
That's the silky collection.
You already, silky smooth, just like my women.
easy.
Nah,
Easy. Talk to me nice. Talk to me
Come on now.
nice.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Fact.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Nah.
That's
that
what's
goes.
up.
Yo, I was talking with you, building with you in our waiting area earlier today, man. You know, I didn't get the pre-interview, but you know, we had a little quick discussion. You told me you started writing in '94, which is like a real powerful year for me. '94 was a great graph year. What brought you to the light of graph in that year to make you start doing what you do?
Well, I could say that it started out even before that. You know, it's like my father, he used to write himself. You know what I mean? So it's like he used to write Sam's. And he would hit trains. You know what I'm saying? So it was like he would take me and my brother to like 59th Street train station when the R line was called the double R line. You know what I'm saying? And he'll be like, yeah, he'll tell me to like watch on this end of the platform and tell my brother to watch on the other end of the platform. And he would pull out like this it's bugged out. Speed stick marker with Garvey ink in it, right? With racers wrapped with a eraser like folded in it. You know what I'm saying?
Shwendy.
He'll have it in a plastic bag already wrapped. And then once the train would like pull up, he'll just pull it out and just start rocking. You know what I mean? And then the train would just fly by and I'm looking at this tag just dripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the hell? What? And you know, my father was like, don't worry about it.
Your pops still alive?
Yeah.
You gotta get him to watch the Vandal Hour, man.
That's a fact,
Yeah,
right?
that's an innovative move right
fact.
there.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, we would bomb the N line, right? And my father would come with me and my brother, set up KCW and Dev's KCW. He would just come with us and he'll roll up the walls. He'll actually take the paintbrush, come with a bucket, and be like, yo, I got y'all fellas, let's do this.
Wow.
He'll roll up,
That's
we'll
dope. That's
we'll
dope.
piece on the end line, you know what I mean? And then what it is was that he would leave. Once he was done rolling the wall, he would leave and go like,
Get your scarf, God.
yeah, he'll go possibly like, I don't know, like 20 feet away. And basically what it is, like he would just, honestly, he would just like roll his own spot. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, Sosa, can you help him out?
But you know, he would get like his own what you call, he would do his own spot. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll roll up another wall. It'll be crazy. And then we'll leave. And once we leave, we'll see like a fucking roll up Sam's. We're like, what the, yo. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be like, yo, man, funny. And it's just like, yeah, my pops will be like, yeah, you know what I did. I'm like, come on. You know, and it was like, he always used to tell us about it. You know, like, look, this is this person, this is that person.
Right.
You know, this is how you make a marker. You get this type of ink here. You know what I'm saying? You mix it with this. You take paint thinner. You put it with this. Like, he would break it down to us.
You had the OG.
Yet,
you had the OG recipe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Off top.
How
you know,
long?
like,
How long was your father in the game for?
well, I just say before I was even thought of. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's something.
You wasn't even twinkling in his eye when he was doing his first piece.
Exactly. You know, and then it was like when he stopped bombing, well, catching tags and everything like that. When he stopped, he passed it on to my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because he saw my brother had like an act for it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because he was the one. My brother would be like, "Yo, Dad, let me help you with this." And then next thing you know, my brother was making my father markers. You know what I'm saying? It was like mad crazy, like, and then like, cause right now, like, my brother, like me and my brother, we know how to do carpentry and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, by the way, yeah, my brother writes SS1 now. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's what it is. My dad, when he gave up the tag Sam's, when he gave it to my brother was like, it's too long. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's 4 letters, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was like, nah, I need something quick, in and out.
He already knew what his plan was
so
off top.
Exactly. So he was like, yo, you know what? Let me shorten it. So I'm gonna write SS. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he did. And me, it took me like, this was 92 when my brother grabbed it and grasped it. You know what I mean? And me, I'm just a little kid at the time, and I'm only 12. So it's like, you know what? Let me feel this out. It's a process. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was, it took me about another 2 years to figure out a tag and everything like that. You know what I'm saying?
How did you come up with the Mega Tag? Because it reminded me of Mega Man from Nintendo back in the day.
That's a fact. Yo, that's crazy how you said that too. It was like, one day I'm watching the news, and like I seen this tag. This lady was doing like an interview with somebody, right? And in the background there was a tag, Sinister Omega Red, X-Men. No, that's the character, you know?
Mr. Sinister.
Exactly. So what I did was, I was like, you know what? I looked at that and I was like, you know what? Let me see something about this. So I took off the Sinister. Then I was like, Omega Red. I took out the red. Then I was like, Omega. I was like, okay. Nah, but that means the end. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't want to be the end. I want to be something better than the end. You know what I'm saying? So I took off the O, and I was like, oh shit, Mega. It means grand. It means big. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be mega large. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
see, that's funny.
You know what?
I actually was thinking Megatron.
Yeah.
When I heard your name, when the guard said your name, I was like, oh snap, that's like Megatron.
Yeah, and it's funny how my
You know
sticker.
what I'm saying?
You feel me?
Well, I'm thinking about when I think of graphers, I think of taking over.
And then it's like,
I want to rule it. So the Megatron, I mean Mega Man and Megatron is dope. That's,
you know?
Those are dope characters to utilize
fact.
because one helps, saves, you know what I'm saying, go through anything for the people, and one is trying to take over.
that's a fact.
You dig? You know
It's
what I'm saying?
like the
So
good
that's
and the bad.
nice.
It's like the yin and the yang. You know
Right.
what I mean? So I put it as to where I'm playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, okay, I seen it as, boom, Mega sounds dope.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, you know what? Let me ponder on this. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, I was playing Mega Man 5, the game. So I was like, you know what?
Damn,
I'm
five.
like,
That was
that's
actually a
good.
good one.
Yeah.
That was a decent one.
Mega Man was a hard ass fucking
Yo,
game.
I love that fucking game, kid, for real.
That was a hard.
But if I'm not
game.
mistaken, Mega Man 5, that was where you was able to take other people's stuff. You was able to join them and make your Mega Man even better than what the original, the concept of the game
Well,
was.
honestly, I forgot, kid.
See,
but, you know,
yeah.
so
Yeah,
what,
Mega Man was hard. I
Hell yeah.
remember Mega Man 1 was hard for Nintendo.
Yeah, it was. It
Not a
was.
jump.
2 got a little bit easier, but
Yeah.
1 was hard.
you know, so basically what it was that I just I seen it as like, because that was my favorite game. So I was like, you know what, Mega 5. So now I was like, yo, that's just dope. You know what I mean? So I called my brother over. I'm like, yo, SS, come here. He's like, what's up? I was like, yo, I got my tag. And he's like, what? I said, Mega 5. He was like, oh, yo, that sounds dope. Stick to that. So then it was like, we needed a crew, our own little faction, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know what? We got myself, my brother, my pop, my boy Devs, my boy Setup. You know, so it was like, yo, we 5, terrible 5 of us, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what's up. We're gonna rock with that. Then what happened was that, you know, we were bombing and everything like that. Then once my dad was like, yo, I ain't fucking with it no more. You know what I mean?
He's like, I'm not climbing up no ladders
yeah,
anymore.
Yeah,
Stop
you know
it.
what I'm saying? So he was like, yo, once he stopped, it was like, you know what? We gotta figure something else out. You know what I'm saying? And so we just rocked out with KCW for about like a year or so, you know? And then one day, rest in peace to XL, my boy, he came over my house, you know, and was like, yo, I got an ill idea for us to do something. You know, and this is my boy since childhood, you know what I'm saying? So now it's like, he hits me with, yo, I got the crew name. I just need you to do something. I said, what? I said, before anything else, what's the crew? You know what I'm saying? It's T2B. I was like, what? Like top to bottom? He was like, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do trains, what do you do trains for?
Top to bottom.
Top to bottom, baby.
Top to bottom. You know what I mean? It's what it is. So it's like, then he was like, yo, whatever else you could think of. I'm like, yo, trains to Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Time to blaze, time to burn. You know what I'm saying? You smoke some bud. You know what I mean? It's
All
trees
day.
to burn. You know what I'm saying? So then
I
it's
like
like,
that.
you know, talking to bitches. You know what I mean? It's what it is. And basically, it's just like everything just fell into play. And then he was like, yo, but I need you to do one thing. I'm like, what's up? He's like, yo, get rid of the number. Just go by Mega. That's it. You know, and I was like, nah, that's my shit. He goes, nah, get rid of it. Be your own person.
Wow.
You know, and I took that into like,
How long did you have to ponder on that
yo,
one?
that was, I say about 30 seconds.
Really?
As soon as he said that, be your own person, I said, oh, yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, you're right.
Nice.
Yo,
Bang.
have you ever seen another Mega? Cause I seen the tag Mega before.
Yeah, I seen one in like, well,
Is there one in Staten Island?
nah.
No.
Nah,
Okay.
that's where I reside now. That's where I rock out.
All
You know
right.
what I'm saying? But I don't hit that. I don't hit that at all because
Yeah, true indeed.
Right.
Nah, no. The reason why I asked
You
because
don't shit where you eat.
I used to mix the tags up. So I believe that I've seen another Mega, and I remember asking about it, and the separation was one was from here and one is from there, or one is from here. That's why that's how I always heard it. One is from here. You know what I mean? So that's why I asked you that.
Yeah. There was I know there was one from like Germany or some shit like that or something, and like I know his lineage is not like mine.
Do you
Okay.
do you feel like
what I'm saying?
I come from a time that my tag when I survived it was another person's tag that was that came before me. Do you feel that since you have somebody enlightens you to another person having that tag, do that makes you go harder? Like I gotta make sure everyone knows this is me. You know what I mean? Like, do you feel that way?
Well, I see it honestly, to tell you the truth. It all depends on how much work is put in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, if the dude went all city, I'm thinking of a different name.
Sure indeed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not me. Because it's like, I can't live off of somebody else. I can't walk
Right.
in that man's shoes as well as I don't want that man walking in mine. You know what I mean? So it's like I said before, I want to be my own person. You know what I'm saying? So if you did it and went hard, I respect that. You know what I mean? You did your own thing. I'm not going to try to follow or try to be anything because I'm a leader. You know what I mean? I was born leader. That's what it is. So everything else is just on some other shit. You got to just like, look, develop who you are, stand on your own, make your own lane. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that that imprint that you left, that mark that you left is what you did, not somebody before you. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's like, okay, like you just said, man, if it's like, yo, okay, yeah, I know this person from there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now people are going to mix you up.
Right.
They're going to be like, yo, okay, you was this person. No, that's not you. Okay, so who are you? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I want to be identified for who I am and what I do.
Right.
Your crew T2B. What separates T2B from the other crews that's out there in our culture?
Honestly, I could say style.
Explain that to me.
Meaning like, yo, when you think of my crew, you already got a couple of people, you're just like, yo, their styles is just different. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nobody that writes like us. You know what I'm saying? There's no one. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at my style, right, you would see my M is different from every other M ever. You know what I'm saying? You know, I came across, honestly, I did it by mistake. You know what I'm saying? It was a fuck up.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, that happens a lot in the
Yeah.
music world. A lot of us DJs be like, oh shit, I'm trying to, oh shit, what is that sound? Oh, there we go. I made a new sound right now, and then we just cutting away. So
Yeah, it's a fact. You know, it's like I don't try to brag about it, but it's like when you try to make something new, people are actually gonna look at that and be like, oh shit. You know, like it took me 20 years to perfect my style. You know what I'm saying? But it takes somebody 5 minutes to copy it.
right. Can't get gunshots on that.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, you could imprint the dopest shit ever, and somebody would just look at it and change one little thing, and now it's theirs.
Do you feel, and we have spoke about this on the show, do you feel biting is a factor in our culture that you cannot just like take away? Like who aren't you influenced by or take from? Do you think that it's an element that can't be removed?
Well, honestly, when it comes to the letters itself, right? It's only a certain amount of E's you could do.
Right.
It's only a certain amount of A's you can do.
Right.
A certain amount of O's you can do. You know what I'm saying? Certain amount letters, right? There's only a certain way you could do them. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you flip them and bounce them, just like in beats.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Boom, you got yourself a trap beat. Boom, you slow the shit down. It's like, oh shit, it sounds better like this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can only take it to some extent. You know what I mean? Unless when piecing, when you do a piece, that's your mind going crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's when you just let it all out. But when you do throw-ups and fill-ins, it's only a certain amount of style that you can put into it unless you're creating your own. You know what I'm saying? You're fucking doing loops. You're doing points. You know what I'm saying? You're doing a whole bunch of shit that...
Make your shit tighter, God.
Yeah.
So you don't gotta keep doing it a million times.
You know what I'm saying? That people just don't, you know, there's a whole bunch of people that they created their own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let me give
It's
part.
good.
I don't want to cut your wisdom, but let me give an example. Cat from Rich Crew, AOK, right?
Mm-hmm.
He does a K that I say at least 90% of graph writers who got a K in their tag does the same K. Matter of fact, you have certain people who does the H the same way.
And the R.
And the R. So it
And the N.
true indeed. It's almost true indeed. So it's almost impossible for me to think that only one person could create something and 20 years, 25 years later, they're still doing kids today, to this day, like, I mean, behind us, 21 and under, is still doing the same lettering. The E, the CE, RTWE, CE1, RTW, Top Crew, E. A lot of people did the E2 before him, but that E is unoriginal these days.
Yeah.
So to me, it feels like graffiti is based on, you know, being influenced by someone and then probably recreating it into your own or making it your own.
Yeah, that's a definite. Like if you, since we're on the topic of E's, you know what I'm saying? Like my E, right? My E is both. It's uppercase and lowercase. You know what I'm saying? But what it is, I make it look more lowercase because I want it to be lowercase. But I do uppercase shit in it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I understand that E can only be a certain way, but it's just how you, like I said before, how you add to it, how you make it so much different. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you can have the most simplest style in the world, right? But it's just how you, okay, Art, rest in peace, AUT.
My man.
Right, RTW.
My man.
Right? That dude's A, right, was just like an R, was just like the K, it had the same bottom to it. But you see how he changed the top part? And his A's was everywhere.
True indeed.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you think about it, he created his own A. You know what I'm saying? And he made a stamp. Bang. Everywhere you would go, you would see it. And it's like, oh, shit. Yo, and even in the smallest of places, he would do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like...
Right.
It's just like... It's how you... Okay,
Interpretation.
Some people will give you will give you the start, right? They'll hold your hand to an extent, but then you gotta let go. You know what I'm saying? It's like that certain amount of rope. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you rope. I don't want you to hang yourself, but if you do, that's your fault. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm gonna give you a little inch. You know what they say? Take the inch to the yard. You know what I'm saying? That whole cliche. It's like you do that, and it's like where you gonna go with it? You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you the format. Like you know how many writers I done did that for? Like you know I'll be like I'll take their tag and I'll be like yo, you know what? I'm gonna do your name for you. You know what I'm saying? And you do what you gotta do. What you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
So what you're basically saying is like in graph is more or less like you could be influenced, but you also gotta take the torch and be innovative.
There you go.
At the same time, like okay, I showed you how to fish, but how you fish is up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
that's exactly what it is.
Because I'm not a grapher, but I understand what you're saying as a DJ.
Mm-hmm.
I'm influenced by a lot of DJs. My name is DJ Swift. Rob Swift is my favorite DJ.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't the reason why my name is Swift at all. But as a DJ, when it comes down to cutting, I'm going to look at him and be like, yo, he's the cleanest cutter in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard a DJ cut and be as precise as he is. So I'm going to take that, but I'm not going to say I'm going to copy his crab, his scratch, his whatever. But I'm going to say, okay, well, this is how he does it. Okay, now I'm gonna flip it my way.
That's a fact.
So like you saying about art, he took the A, he had the bottom that looked like another letter that went with the E, the K, and everything, but his A on the top is different. So it made it, like you said, his own style. He stand out alone. He could do that A by himself, and you'd be like, that's art.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, shout out, shout out to my man Art, RTWYO. Used to write with Clyde Grimm. My peoples, man. Also, rest in peace to Spec P3S, PS3, pardon self. Also, same circle of friends of mine. When you think about, you know, what's going on with graph right now, being online, being that a lot of people are getting sponsored by paint companies, people are doing commercials. Where do you see graph going in your personal world in the future?
Okay, I'm gonna say some shit. Graph was going to do that from the beginning. From the first person that ever wrote their name on the wall, and that first person who didn't know how to write saw that and was like, I need that. Whether it was a magazine company, whether it was any type of company, period. Anybody needed a logo, right or wrong. What's the best way to get a logo? Get yourself an artist.
Yeah,
sure indeed.
Now what happened? It went from the walls to computers, 3D graphics. Come on now. Then next thing you know, it became on awnings. Next thing you know, people want your murals of a person that passed away. Art has always been here. If you think about it, the first graffiti was painters. 16 Chapel. You know what I'm saying? People that painted Van Gogh, Michelangelo, they were all graph artists, but what did they do? They put it on canvas. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think of it. You gotta think of it like graph is just on walls. You know what I'm saying? It's vandalism, period. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. Like, when you do a throw up and a fill-in on somebody's property, that's graffiti.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's property damage. This is what we're out to do. You know what I'm saying? We're out to put our name everywhere, anywhere, no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? If it's your house, my bad.
What is graph to you? Like in your personal world,
self-expression. It's inner self-expression. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's more of, honestly, it's like an addiction. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I could tell you, I took time off. You know what I'm saying? I took, better yet, I could even say I just came home myself. I did 18 months time off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the finger itches. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's on paper, whether it's busting a tag, whether it's just doing anything wise, art-wise, drawing somebody else's name. You know what I'm saying? It's there. And it's hard to get rid of. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like this is something which it can be controlled to an extent. That's what graffiti's being now. It's being controlled. That's why you got all these companies want to get artists. They want to sponsor people. Why? Because they want to control it. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't our culture of writing the total opposite of control though?
To an extent.
Like,
To an extent.
ain't writing supposed to be freedom?
Yeah, it is.
So it's like a
Prime example.
oxymoron.
Prime example, hip hop, right? If you notice, back in the days, in the 80s and 90s, Ice-T, for instance, right? Cop Killer. Oh, this is a message of self-destruction. You know what I'm saying? People killing cops. Back in the days when they did Ain't No Self-Destruction for the people. You know what I'm saying?
Trendy.
Everything was messages.
Right.
So what do they do now? Where's hip-hop? Hip-hop is everywhere.
And it's negative messages.
There you go. So they changed it up. Like I said, it's been controlled. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's freedom of expression, it's still controlled to an extent. Okay, and graph, right? What do? You paint over the crib, right? Okay, boom, there's a wall. You paint over the wall, right? Now, for me, as soon as they paint over that wall, what do I see? I see a canvas. And I'm going to blamp that shit. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for painting it because I've been wanting to do it for a long time. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's like, it can be controlled to an extent. I'm going to tell you, I got arrested for graff before. You think that stopped me? Nah.
It stops a lot of people.
Yeah, because they're shook. You know what I'm saying?
True it is.
They don't got the heart for it.
I was thinking of a
You know what I'm
Mobb
saying?
Deep line right about now.
Right.
It's shook.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, if you in it, you in it.
Right.
If you not, get out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's people who put their heart into this, who live this shit. If you don't got the heart to live for it, hey, get out the game. This is not your lane.
You brought somebody with you. Who you have sitting here with you?
This is my boy Roach, RGN.
Big shout to Roach in the building.
You know, we're coming to an end, but you know, I know that you do what we do, so you know, I like to hear your opinion, your perspective, your slant, stuff like that. The tag Roach, man, how long you been writing that for?
Since I was a little kid, and it's funny that you say that because you was just asking him about the situation with people taking tags. The name Roach, actually, somebody used to write with the name Roach before I did.
True indeed.
And he's actually from my hood, from Sunset Park, so it's crazy because when I was coming up, I had a little situation with, you know, his peoples or whatever.
He was famous. He was famous.
He used to draw the roaches.
True
and shit
indeed.
like that, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? TFV, I know who. You know what I'm saying?
And he went to prison for a long time.
Yes, sir.
True
So,
indeed.
you know, for a long time, I had a lot of problems over that. But, you know, it's like he said, more or less, I made that who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm Roach. Like, since I was a little kid, people call me that. So there's no way you could tell me I can't write that wherever the fuck I go. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
So
fact.
that's where I stand with that. But anyway, that's how I got the name Roach, man. Since I was a little kid, man, my cousin used to smoke in my room. So, you know what I'm saying?
What, he used to leave you the roaches a little
Started.
Facts.
That real quick.
So since then, you know, he used to always tell his friends, yo, that's Roach, that's Roach. So that's how it started, you know what I mean? And since then, like I said, I couldn't stop. That's my name, Roach.
What's some of the crews that you be pushing?
I rock with All City Crew, ACC, MBK. I fuck with SR, that's my nigga.
Shout out to the
T2B,
guard.
Mega 5, you already know. Ready? You know, there's a bunch of them out there I fuck with, but you know, more or less that's it, man.
Yo, let me ask you, man. Sunset Park, man. Shout out to my peoples.
Yes,
Cotton
sir.
Hustle. Located on 3rd Avenue somewhere.
It's Sunset.
Yeah.
Sunset.
Sunset, man, has a real deep history. Shout out to Sunez Allah, who's also from Sunset and reps that. PR Dean also.
Yes,
Shout out to
sir.
him.
Yeah.
Sunset Park has its own history, man. What was it like growing up in Sunset doing graff when you was younger?
Truth, it was everything. Like, it was cool to come, like me personally, it was cool to come out and see people like that I knew. Like, to see a dude like Dro, I would go wherever it was in the city and see that name And to see that crew, like it was everything to me. You know what I'm saying? To see these dudes that I knew. You know what I'm saying? You have people like RN. You know what I'm saying? People that I know. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. To me, it was everything. So that's why I got into graph. It was like, you know, why wouldn't you want to see your name everywhere and people know who you are?
Facts.
Yo, Sunset have some real heavy hitters. We had a lot. We have had a lot of Sunset riders on the Vandal Hour. Shout out to SPH. That was up here, man.
My dude,
Yes,
Special.
Yeah, we had a lot of
BTO.
a lot of Sunset riders have been here. Well, you know, we coming to a closing, man.
Yeah.
You also have your man here. I'd like to give shout out everyone. What's your man? We gotta give him a
GK.
shout out. Shout out to my man GK.
That's a cameraman on the side. If y'all ever notice, he got somebody's live popping right now.
Yeah, man. Yo, I'm happy that you came through, man. You chilled with the gods and shit.
Yes.
Any last words to the people? Any shout outs you want to give and shit like that?
Me?
Both of you.
I mean, I shout out everybody, man. Sunset Park, Brooklyn, you heard. Everybody locked down on Rikers Island up top. You already know what it is, man. Real Road, RGN, All City Crew, T2B. What's up, man?
Y'all want to give a shout out to Boo 36. All 36 members.
Facts.
Oh, Jesus. KCW. All my people in Cali. All my people in Florida. Wow, yo, there's like so much. My brother SS1, you know what I mean? Pioneer to this shit. Jesus, man, it's so deep. Sunset Park representatives all day, you know what I'm saying?
I don't want to cut your wisdom.
Autographs, what up?
I don't want to cut your wisdom, but there's two things you said tonight. Setup. KCW.
Yes.
Yo, my son was blazing. New York City in his prime. One of his shits is still on 30.
Fire.
One of his shits is still on 34th Street. I'm not gonna tell you where, but it's still pretty. It looked like it was done yesterday's. Shout out to Setup and Sever, who's the names that's there.
That's a fact.
Also, you gave a shout out to the 3-6 crew. You gotta give a shout out to the dude Map 3-6. The reason why I'm going to give this brother a shout out, everybody talks negative about this dude. I never met him, but I'm going to say as a person of this culture, he puts it in.
Yes,
whether
sir.
it be scratchies, whether
Yes,
it be
sir.
rooftops,
Yes, sir.
whether it be trains, whether it be the walls. If he got beef with you, you definitely know you got beef with Map. Also, he has one of the most original hands. Like, they say you can't make up letters in graph. There are people who have made up letters. I'm not going to give them all a shout out, but shout out to Map, who is very he sticks to his shit, and he does it everywhere. So on that note, man, I'm Mathematics. This is the brother Swift.
DJ Swift, for those that don't know the voice.
AKA Strip Club Swift.
All day.
Shout out to my man
Smokey P.
Smokey P. My man DJ Quest on the ones and twos.
Always.
Yo, Quest, where you at this week?
I'm many places. Just check out my IG, the original DJ Quest, and you can follow me and you see where I'm at.
Facts. Shout out
Yo,
to
he gives the shortest answers ever.
Yo, shout out to the guard Sosa, man. And I want to give a shout out to someone. I'm going to give a shout out, man, to my son. I don't really speak about my son.
Young Prince out there.
In a hand clap moment. The guard is coming to stay with me in a little while, so I'm gonna give a shout out to him. I don't talk about my son on the show, but definitely let me shout out Easy the guard. And on that note, you don't gotta go nowhere. You just gotta go somewhere.
Not with me.
I'm Mathematics, executive producer of the Vandal Hour. Ayo Quest,
It's the Vandal Hour.
take us somewhere. Peace.
Peace. See y'all next week.
With my vandalist. Vandaling with my vandalist. Vandaling with my vandalist. It's the Vandal Hour, nigga. Pass the